Hi, welcome to Completing Him. We're going to do a little something fun today. We're going to start a Bible study, but today we're going to learn how to study the Bible. And I'm in an interesting little place because this is my second office, I say. I have a first office, which is my office, and then a second office, which is my bedroom. Because I enjoy sitting in my bed and it's just bright in here, very bright. And so I read my Bible, and so today we're going to talk about studying the Bible and how we study the Bible. You know, we have devotionals, and there's awesome devotionals out there, and that's great, and I recommend those because they are very helpful in reading the Word of God daily. However, studying the Bible is something a little different, and it doesn't take time like you think that it would. Let's go here to, I've been studying in Revelation. So I'm going to kind of take you through here and show you what I'm talking about. You can just take a chapter at a time, chapter a day. It doesn't matter really how much you do. It just depends on how much time you have. I study the translation, the Passion Translation Bible. It is an excellent source. Also, the Living Bible is good. The King James Version is a good Bible to go back to make sure that these things that they're saying in different translations is also correct. But the these and the thous and the thuses and stuff kind of get me a little messed up. I study from the Passion, and it only has the New Testament and Psalms and Proverbs and Song of Solomon. I start reading the chapter. I read the chapter, and then I go back, and then I look at some of the things that just kind of pop out at me. Before I begin, I ask God to help me understand what I'm reading. Because sometimes we're reading and we just don't understand what it's saying. But Ephesians has a prayer in there, and it tells us that the eyes of my understanding are being enlightened, that I may know. And that's what I'm praying. Lord, that I may know what these scriptures are saying to me, and that I understand, that you show me. So I read the verses, and then even if I'm reading and I'm like, oh wow, that just stands out to me, I'll go down here to the bottom, and it has footnotes. And in these footnotes, it explains the verse that you're reading. It explains what words mean. And boy, does that open up a whole new world. And so I encourage you to do that, because some of these things you're like, I don't understand what this means. But when you are studying the Bible, then you can go and look in the footnotes. You can go to different translations. Rick Renner has some amazing study books that you can go and you can look at. I don't get into that depth of stuff unless I'm really studying something and I'm like, okay, I need a different viewpoint on this to make sure that I'm getting this right. And that's excellent to go back to other people's references and make sure that they're following the Bible and they are creditable ministers of the word, because sometimes there are people that rewrite things that just do it in their own kind of stuff. So with that being said, you know how to study the Bible. It will be easier to go and study the Bible. And the best thing to do is find a translation that you're comfortable with and a translation that you enjoy to read, because this Passion Translation is amazing and I understand it, and that helps me to want to study more. So I encourage you to study that Bible.